Okay, mic test 1, 2, 3. Okay, mic test 1, 2. Alright, and we are coming through. Now, you guys know the drill by now. Give me a minute or two to get this shared out. And we will begin. Alright. Okay, what gives here? Okay, I think we should be good now. I hope so, anyway. That's right, I started Leon B. Mind the embarrassing first couple minutes. Hey, Elvin, how's it going? Okay, when we left off, we were near the end of the scenario. Now, here we go to explore Umbrella's underground lab. Now, these double doors here, you come through them in the B scenario. Now, our first order of business will be getting power back on in the lab. Which is a lot simpler than it looks. We insert the fuse case, and we get a fuse put in the fuse case. So, we finish this today, then get through a good chunk of... Hopefully, well, we are finishing this, and we should get through a decent chunk of the B scenario easy. And then all I have to do is just power my way through Claire A, Leon B, and we are unto House of Ashes. So depending how much I get through over Monday and Tuesday streams, I might do a weekend stream. This way next week I can get right on to House of Ashes. Come on, come a little closer. Yeah, that's like weird. Like once you turn the power on, these zombies just spawn out of nowhere. Now, I'm only back in here because I don't need all these items. Which item space will be a little better in B scenario because I left the side pack for Claire. Valerie Elvin, that was a good stream we had last night for Silence. Here's something else interesting A and B scenario-wise. We can... Well, I'll go back to that for a second so people can read it, but we can release this anti-BOW gas. If we do it now, it will make the monsters weaker now, but stronger in the B scenario. And rule, save it for the B scenario, especially because it's Claire B, and Claire B is the hardest scenario. Because we do not want stronger enemies on Claire B. And again, if you're watching this and you want to read these, just pause them. I'm just leaving it on for a second to give you enough time to pause so you can read. The flamethrower. A mostly useless weapon. But it does serve one use in the Leon A scenario. Plus it can kill the Ivies and keep them down. So like I said, mostly useless. I'm looking forward to Saturday. I'm looking forward to Saturday and Thursday. Might be doing some watch parties during the week as well. That's cool. Yeah, Saturdays especially is gonna be fun for your first time watching Halloween. And to, again, my mostly useless crack about the flamethrower. I said I wasn't going to do this anymore, but we'll rewind there. There's a reason I usually just whip out the rocket launcher for the Ivies. But yeah, we're gonna have to go back because this lab is no place to be in that level of caution, and since I'm positively swimming in health right now, But yeah, listen, you see that flamethrower, the damage it does isn't very good, and it doesn't exactly have the best range. Hey, Lethal One. Hey, bro, I'm working on an edit while I watch this. Oh, that's cool. I'm about to get the upgraded Magnum. A special herb that grows in the region. Yeah, I've always heard like the in-canon explanation they eat the herb. I always figured, especially because you see it like ground up, that it's something you just rub over your wounds. You see that it took 3 shotgun blasts for these lickers. The lab variety are no joke. Which again, you can see there's a reason I'm so adamant to save stuff like the gas for the B scenario. And once I get this, yeah, weapons is gonna be fun. Okay, here's the key. Magnum parts. And now we get the C Magnum, which... ooh, this thing is powerful. This thing will shoot through one zombie and take out the zombie behind it. Let's examine it. The Desert Eagle 50 AE, a 10-inch barrel is put on the Desert Eagle AE. It can fire DOT 50 AE rounds more powerfully. Now, fun fact, in the Resident Evil novels written by S.D. Perry, the Desert Eagle Magnum, that's what Leon actually comes to Raccoon City with. His father and his uncle were both cops, So for a graduation gift from graduating the academy, they put their money together and gave him that gun. Now, it's not canon to the games, it's just a little touch in the book. Now that I see interesting, you can imagine starting the game with the mag. Oh yeah, that would have been awesome. If you there's audio readings of the novelizations on YouTube, but if you could listen to them or just find the book, like, I do highly recommend it. Especially the novelizations, especially for the Capcom games, are, I mean, not the Capcom, the PS3 trilogy is really good. Which, while we're talking about that trilogy, we all know the story that Code Veronica was intended to be the original Resident Evil 4. And I mean, the original Resident Evil 3, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I don't know what it is, I just rather like that the PlayStation trilogy is also the Raccoon City trilogy. Like, the idea of the end of the Raccoon City story happening during... Oh, that's a obstructed camera angle. What I'm saying is the idea of the Raccoon City trilogy actually ending in a side game, that idea just doesn't sit right with me. Like, making Nemesis the third game it just feels right. But you know what? That's just my personal opinion. Which Resident Evil movies do I like? I think the first and second are tolerable. Like, okay, seeing just the chaos in Raccoon City in the second one was good, plus seeing Nemesis practical effects on the big screen, that was just awesome. Now, the characterization of Nemesis, on the other hand, well... they turned him into a tragic hero by the end. Yeah. No, I'm not into Terrifier. I don't like the shock value gore for the sake of shock value gore. Now watch this if I hit it right. See, I took out 2 zombies with a single bullet.
You murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for.
Wait, hold on. I know I don't need to keep doing this, but I just realized I screwed up. The giant moth. Now, the fun fact, the password here is guessed, but if you played... But if you play the, Now, this will come into play so I can get into a certain room in the B scenario, but I was gonna say in the Nintendo 64 version, if you played that version, the password is not guessed, it's Nemesis. Which I do think is a cool touch. Have you ever seen Universal making a revival of Creature from... If they think they can make money out of it... Absolutely. If they don't think they can make money, it's not gonna happen. In another interesting change in the N64 version of this, the locked fingerprint door you can only access in B scenario has a dead hunter in it. Now we can get on with the finale. There, now that system's set up so I come back with B scenario and Claire can enter that room herself. "100% agree, Kevin." Have I mentioned how much I love the upgraded Magnum? Chad Middleton! Now, I'm not even gonna get that first aid spray, not only because I don't need it, but because I'm gonna try and go for the A rank run.
You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? Never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy.
It's going good. What about you, Chad?
Where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about
But
to die.
do you
anyway.
know her, Leon?
What happened?
The G-Virus.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Now let's check the G-Virus. A purple object in a gel-like state. By the way, Chad, Lethal, since you guys are here, go on Entertainment Headquarter Kevin's channel. Yesterday we did a great discussion on Akira Kurosawa films. You guys will love it.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that. Ada! Ada, I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No. I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada!
Now her quote-unquote death, the survival is more believable in the B scenario.
No. So, this is what everyone's been dying for.
Now, if we check her gun, Ada's gun, there's no rounds in the magazine. Yeah, it was just a bluff. She never had any intention to shoot him. And we are all set for B scenario. I don't think I've ever seen the Hitman movie. Come on, stand up. And don't get ahead of yourself. Both are free on YouTube. One's the censored version. Now let's make one more mixture just to be safe. You know, one thing I do really like about like these older Resident Evil games, if you're not playing good, if you're not conservative, you can kind of shoot yourself in the foot. Like, it is very easy to run out of herbs. You know, I'll make one more mixed herb just for the fun of it. But now let's go confront Birkin. And finish the A scenario.
Until detonation.
Mega Man Star Force collection, yes. What's on that collection? Nah, not really. I don't like modern Resident Evil. The last one I liked was 7. Oh, Resident Evil 7 was and still is phenomenal. I loved 2 Remake, as I've stated in the last stream initially, but I soured towards it since. I almost instantly hated 3 and Village. I just lost interest a couple hours in. Finished.
Hurry up! Leon!
Not quite yet. Next we go to the B scenario.
Are you okay?
But yeah, I guess GG for scenario A.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
Back in the days when games had short credits, another of my friends said, yeah, I'm hearing good things about it. I'm just not personally excited myself. Game producer Shinji Mikami. Look, even in the player portrait, it shows him with the Magnum, which I wonder if that's where that came from in the game. 2 hours, 43 minutes, 2 saves. Now, this here, if this was... you have to beat it in 2.5 hours, so even... Yeah, it's actually, that is an A rank. No, that was a B. That was Leon A. But yeah, if I could have gotten that down to just 2.5 hours, and this was on normal difficulty or a hard, that would have been considered A rank. And I've done it before. 2.5 hours, no save runs. It ain't easy and nerve-wracking at point because sometimes it does get a bit hairy. Let's see colors. But now we go into Claire B, and we have Mr. X to contend with.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However... Ada! Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now, her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
Now, also in the book, it explains, like, why she really isn't wearing proper motorcycle gear. She loaned her riding leathers to her roommate, and she was so worried about Chris, she took off to the city in haste.
I'm finally here.
Sam Neill is 78. Wow.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
Radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield.
Now, in the book, his comment about first day on the job, it was just kind of meant to be a sarcastic remark to break the tension.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
As well as it mentioned, Chris had given Claire firearms training.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run!
And they separated.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
At the same time, at the same place, you have to survive this nightmare to know its true end. Hey, look, it's the DeLorean Back to the Future reference. Leon gave her... Yeah, it is kind of... Yeah, I get why it is funny with that, though, that it shows her pull the Magnum out of the glove box and then she starts with the SMG. I've gotten it both through arranged rookie mode, which starts you out with it, and I've unlocked it normal mode naturally. Come on, I do not need to be taking bites this early in the game. Now, we're gonna see quickly why Claire B is my least favorite scenario.
Hey, get over here!
She doesn't get a lot of good weapons. Literally the SMG if it's still in the locker and the grenade launcher. Everything else Claire gets is not good. Get that herb now because I believe that one can... Well, something's gonna happen here in a few. Now let's see if I remember what this is. 2, 2, 3, 6. Not bad, I've already got a nice collection of green herbs for my troubles. Now this right... Now this right here is the best thing about the SMG. It keeps the lickers at bay. We've already gotten that in the A scenario, so there's no point reading you. Actually, you know what? I think since I'm gonna have to come back up this way, I think I'm gonna demonstrate the Gatling gun. A powerful weapon that sprays bullets into targets. I should be able to defeat any enemy with this. I'm just showing this off because this is one I typically don't like to fool with. Oh, that makes me feel old. While powerful, it takes a few seconds to wind up. Ooh, hello. Now, this is literally her only option as far as, like, stopping power weapons goes. Yeah, if I'm being honest, the GameCube is my favorite Nintendo system. And like that, it's time to deal with X. Oh, the SNES is a great system too, don't get me wrong, but like, I had the GameCube in my high school years. Resident Evil Remake, Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2, Resident Evil 4, Eternal Darkness. Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. Now let's put out the fire and make a new friend. I really wish, like, Remake would have had, like, a happy middle ground where X was more persistent than he is in this game, but if you defeated him, he actually stayed down for a few minutes and maybe dropped some good items so it gave you more of a risk versus reward assessment. You might watch that one at your own risk, Chad Middleton. Mr. X, the fact he follows you through the game definitely leaves behind a scare element. Is it that bad? No, there was. Didn't know there was a sequel. Yeah, I think it's that bad, and it's got its sequel status is kind of weird because there's a guy who gets killed by the Blob in it while watching the Blob. Now remember the A scenario I said? That camera angle looks like something's gonna fall through the ceiling. But now that we got the key card, yeah, I hate the Chief too. He's easily one of the most just evil human beings that we've had in the entire franchise. Now, here's the thing, like, I know it's the simple answer gameplay mechanic, but why does a police station yeah, for now I am. I was saying, why does a police station have acid rounds for a grenade launcher, ammunition that in every civilized nation in the world would be considered a war crime, even in the uncivilized ones? Yeah, my goal was for today, finish the, Leon's A scenario and get through at least half of Claire's B scenario. Even the flame rounds would be considered a war crime. I mean, I can understand a police station having a grenade launcher for tear gas rounds, but in what scenario are you going to be arresting someone even with just a grenade launcher shooting regular grenades? Now, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis gave us my favorite grenade round of all of them, the freeze round. Why do I like it so much? Because on top of doing pretty good damage, it also slows enemies down. Now, if you remember, I activated these on the B scenario. I mean the A. The lighter, which we will need for Claire a couple times. Now that was actually a... What? That was actually a brilliantly set up jump scare in the A scenario, because they reach through and grab you and you're thinking it's gonna be more of the same only for them to break out. I forget where, but the basketball shot you see here, it's someone clearly in purple and yellow. It's believed to be Kobe. I always thought it was Shaq dunking on somebody. You know, this may be an unpopular opinion for some people. Then again, people don't like him as much anymore, but I'm gonna say it. Kobe over LeBron. And from all accounts, like, Kobe was more of a stand-up guy. Again, not picking him up, but a cool secret here many of us found out back in the day that is actually not in the player's guide. And like I said, this door, we spent all these years wondering what's on the other side of this door, and we've seen it the whole time. I'd love to try and get the Seamless HD mod running on PC for Resident Evil 2 and 3. Like, this upscaling is nice, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda pathetic. That more was actually done with the Seamless HD mod by fans than what was done officially.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Now, I'm not going to go for the secret picture this time, but I will. And it's the crossbow we're not going to use. That weapon's not good either, but it's at least somewhat useful to clear out a few hallways that you might want to get around easier. Federal investigation. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, Stars Division. As per your request, we have conducted our investigation, discovered the following information. Regarding the G-Virus currently under development by Umbrella, so far it is unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We are continuing with our investigation. Second, regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of Raccoon City Police Department. Mr. Irons has allegedly received large sums of funds in bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years, which was apparently involved in a cover-up at the mansion, a lab case, along with several other investigations. Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under suspicion of RAPE and 2 separate accounts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges, but was released due to circumstantial evidence, as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Secretary Chief, Internal Investigation, United States Federal Police Department. Yeah, I nominate Lethal for the Chief Irons, the president of the Chief Irons fan club.
Help me!
But yeah, he is just easily one of the single worst human beings in these games, which is saying a lot. Listen, all these years to think that this was the other side of that door. You see, like that there, when the zombies flood into that hallway, that's one of the only times where I think the bow gun is even remotely useful. And even then, it's just more, you can clear that hallway out without using any of your critical ammo. And we have our first piece to Claire's puzzle. You know, I know, like, a lot of people don't like these old tank controls. But I don't know, but to me, there's something just special about them. And despite popular misconception that they're not very precise, watch some, like, expert run-throughs of these games. There's people... Thank you, Chad. there's people who will do knife-only runs of Resident Evil 3, take Nemesis down with the knife and not get hit. So while I'll at least meet you halfway and say, yeah, the tank controls might have a higher learning curve. If you master them, they're super, super precise. Hold on. What is it? Alright, I'm back. Now let's see. I won't be needing these because I'm not picking up the bolt gun. But the film will be a nice addition. Now let's see which film we get. Okay, film B, because the human G experiment one actually is different in this one. The biggest problem I do find with, like, Claire's playthrough, as I stated, and I'll alter that statement. It's less... Okay, now as I was saying, it's less... Claire doesn't have any weapons with actual stopping power, in more... You know, she really doesn't get anything with kickback, with knockback. Like, the grenade launcher in and of itself is adequate in the grenade launcher. I don't think anyone's gonna argue and lie and just say it's a terrible item because it couldn't be further from it. However, like, the shotgun will do more of a decent knockback with sub-enemies, especially when upgraded, where the rock with Claire, she just doesn't get that lucky with her weapons. We're running low, but we're close to the side pack, and I'm about to unload more than a few of these items. So we're gonna get more space here shortly. And you see, it's like little things like these that I would have to trim down when I go for my A rank run. It's like, trim down as much backtracking as possible. If you memorize, okay, I need this much item space available by this point, and I need here for this item, you're golden with the A rank run. So first things first, let me unload the gems. When will Mr. X show up next? If I remember, we're not too far off from his next encounter. But, like, the next time we encounter him, I think it's gonna be more of a rapid succession thing. Truthfully, he's just really not that persistent in this version of the game. That's why I said I wish the remake had struck a happy medium with what they did.
terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection.
Creep.
But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Biggest creep in the game. He gets a fitting death at least, especially in the A scenario. Actually, it was the other way around. He technically worked for Wesker. Wesker was a part of Umbrella. Chief was just bribed by Umbrella.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me!
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about! It's here!
Sherry, wait!
Not really, because that's not Wesker. Any of the characters from the games that appear in the movies, it's just in name only.
Chief?
Oh wait, we haven't seen this yet. Joe, the moose headlock! Now I'm halfway to solving this puzzle. How you doing, Joe? I'm doing good, just trying to hurry up and get through this before I jump into House of Ashes. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2 Classic is amazing. It's one of my favorite games that came out on the PS1. I just wish this would get a proper remaster release, and more specifically based off of the GameCube version. Because that version has a difficulty called Nightmare Mode. Now, this isn't even... That's an even more effective jump scare this time around, because especially if you went through that door and killed the other Licker. It's back on the PlayStation Marketplace. Definitely get it. No, not Dylan's new bad daydream mode. Nightmare mode, it hypes the difficulty up. Okay, like, the Nightmare mode you can unlock on the Dreamcast version, it's Dark Souls hard. Oh, there's they couldn't use real product placement, so it's, instead of Burger King, it's Burger Kong. Yeah, I remember the Turok. I have Turok 2 on my both on PS4 and Xbox. Never played Earthworm Jim. I heard it's like super, super hard, but that's it. Let's see. Anthony, the director of weapons, is the director of the next. I want to say that's a good sign, but I still don't trust Hollywood with Resident Evil. Hey, Interval, how's it going? Okay, now pro tip here. Go down this ladder. Because this is a full-on death trap. Go back up the ladder and fetch. Hey boy, play dead. If you try to just stand your ground and fight them there, it's doable, but you're gonna be in for a rough time. That one spot in particular has killed many a no-save run.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Yeah.
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must
Or
have been
did
attacked by the
you?
monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Now, the Sherry segment in this, unlike the remake, is very short, and what I like most is there's no forced stealth segment. Like the Iron stealth segment, it was just a lot of either you're gonna figure it out right away or it's pointless trial and error. Like this room here, when I talk about the getting the A run, like you're gonna be good at avoiding enemies, so you really won't need those grenade rounds, so that room can be avoided altogether, as well as people who do speed runs, you avoid that room entirely. And I've never done a speed run, but I know that's a whole different animal, and I know, like, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, that can be the bane of speedrunners. Because there's a degree of randomization in that game. In fact, depending how it works, you either have a chance in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis in the Stars office when you open the weapons locker. You either have a chance to get the Magnum or the grenade launcher, in where the Magnum that early truly does sound nice. Speedrunners, if they get the Magnum in the locker room, they just restart the game because that's essentially considered a run kill right there. And with the club key, we can finish up our time in the police station. And have our most Mr. X heavy moments of the game.
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
And that is a very subtle way of the game telling you where to go. The key card. The most beautiful item in the game right now. How much has it been raining? We don't need the SMG, but we will graciously accept the side pack. Play dead. Fetch. It would be cool to have one, but the way my living room is, I don't really have a good setup for the PS4 webcam. Play dead. Bad dogs. The crank. In Claire's B scenario, you get the crank in the parking garage area. In Leon's scenario, you get it in Chief Jackwagon's office. Yeah, I'm pretty sure PETA does hate this run. But you know what? I hate them, so fair's fair. I've read this last time, but this is the best file in the game here. It's one thing I really do miss from the modern Resident Evils, is in the old games, so many of these files had these wonderfully dark stories. And I'd seen a post on Facebook yesterday, I shared it with Lethal. It said, pretty much every Resident Evil file in a nutshell. I have successfully combined a gorilla with the arms of a praying mantis. And attached I have successfully combined a gorilla with a praying mantis, and I gave it AK-47 for arms. Bob has been poking it with a stick for hours. I hope it doesn't escape. And then page 2, it escaped. Or alternatively, I have successfully implanted the brain of a honey badger inside the body of a polar bear. I hope it doesn't escape. And then page 2, it escaped. And now we are finishing the police station. Film C. Development of T-103 due to accelerated metabolism relative to the earlier 00 series. This subject progress exemplary regardless capabilities. And there's Mr. X / the Tyrant. But yeah, anyway, back to it. Like, I do miss that, like, nice little storytelling aspect of the files in the older games. Like, the people who wrote those files just don't get enough credit. Oh, you go brush your pet spider's teeth, Headlock. Dental hygiene is very important for spiders. I don't need to do this, but since I'm almost done with the police station, I want to. And now I just need the lighter. Alright, take it easy, Joe. Not that, but you know, I'm gonna need that in a few anyway. But now it is time. And now to light. You know, I know that one's coming and it still gets me just a little. Yeah, Claire's had enough of his nonsense. Well, he got a step and a half that time. But back like I was saying, it would be so nice, so nice if the remake did strike a happy medium where he was harder to drop than he is in this game, but he wasn't impossible to drop either. Not quite by heart, like I'm not familiar with it that I can do the 2.5 hour no save run. But I do know it well enough that, yeah. And here is the other half. Now, Leon, it just gives you the option to slide down there. I'll see you in a few minutes there, buddy. You're still gonna smile for the camera a couple more times tonight, so don't worry. Oh, I was just quipping at Mr. X.
Claire!
Yeah, overall he is,
I'm
but
glad to see you're safe, Claire.
I also feel the way he's implemented in the remake, I get bored with him. Think he's only getting paid $10,000 for all this. Seriously, all the illegal stuff they're having him do, and they only give him $10,000.
Claire!
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town.
Chief, you're bringing a pistol to a rocket launcher fight.
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sharon, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
His death as the A scenario is so much more fitting. Me too, but just how he dies in the B scenario, I mean the A scenario, it's so much more appropriate.
You came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
Yeah, but we still have a while till we've seen the last of both of them.
I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
And we are finished with the police station.
Come on, let's get out of here. Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Blue herbs, that can only mean one thing.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
And I'm gonna need the fire rounds anyway, so... Well, I just took care of Thorborn's pet spider. Which, fun fact, while they're both arachnids, tarantulas technically are not spiders.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G-Sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G-Sample?
And I could have item boxed the lighter, but I didn't. Very briefly, you use her to get one of the keys and that in one other part, but that's it. Don't ask what I did there, even I don't know. But since the alligator is dead, I don't have to fight him. Now, like I said, if you fight the gator on the B scenario, I mean, if you fight but don't kill the gator on the A scenario, you have to fight it again B scenario and then kill it. But if you fight it and kill it A scenario, you don't have to face it B scenario. Now, we've read this in the previous playthrough, so no need to read that again. Oh, this is a nice touch here, the bullet holes on the wall, because when you do see the flashback in the A scenario, this is where Birkin killed Hunk's team. You know, let's get the carnage count up some. Claire doesn't get as many chances to spread carnage as Leon. In case you're wondering, that thud was Birkin. And because this went to the other side in the B scenario, we gotta call it back.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-Virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-Virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
And see... Well, now to wind down our time in this scenario. Or should I say in this run. That's what I knew. I kept the lighter for a reason. Weapon box key. Now, this here, it's my favorite music in the game. The staging area is my favorite location. The staging area just has so much atmosphere to it.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back. What did I do?
And again, pay attention to that security camera. Again, that just makes me feel old. Smile for the camera, X. I'll see you next time, buddy. Thanks for checking in.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Oh, that is such a great shot right there. And even there, you see what's no doubt the chemical plant in the background.
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Claire, no, come on, Claire, you got it. Claire, go out that door. I said, Claire. Claire, no, you're going out that door whether you like it or not. Claire, let's get your head on straight. That's Claire. Yeah, he is the creeper on the camera for sure. And this is my favorite form for Birkin. It smells like dinner's about ready.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Now we're at the lab. This I don't need to do right away, but it's better to do now because I don't have to do it when the time comes. Investigation report on... Oh, that's the gas that I'm gonna release here in a little bit. That's another, like, touch I love in this one versus the remake. Like, it feels like a lab that was just made in secret out of available space, where the original just feels like just a lab made that didn't have to be in secret. I mean, in the remake it feels that way. See how much tougher they are here? And why specifically, if it's, well, why you want to as a whole use the gas for the B scenario, but specifically why it's Claire that needs it the most if it's her B scenario. First aid spray, not that I'm probably gonna need it, but now let's get our fuse case and restore power, which this shouldn't have been part of. This should have been part of the zapping system right here. And now that we got our power restored, You know what? We're gonna hold off on that a little longer. These are just for me more like emergency backups in case something happens midstream. Now we can release the gas. And now we'll have weaker enemies. I don't have much left, so I can afford to be a little more reckless with the damage I take. But I do want to visit the item box. And unload a few things. Now in Leon B, because Sherry is in there infected, this door will be locked and you will need the master key. I do think that's a cool gun, leaving the flame effects on the enemies. Yeah, the grenade launcher, despite some issues with it, it's the most versatile weapon in the game because you have so many different rounds. And unfortunately, we only get my favorite grenade round in 2 of the games. Nemesis and 5. The freeze rounds. And this anti-BOW gas, in Code Veronica, it's actually fully weaponized into a grenade round. that was the only game it made its appearance. I might do Nemesis in the future, I might not. It has a remaster from the 360 PS3 days. Hey, Gojira, Matt, how's it going? And now our fingerprints are recognized. Another red herb. And with Claire's scenario, you just get 2 regular grenade rounds. How disappointing. Alright, hold on. I'll be... New Joy Toy Black Templar showed off today. Look, I'll have to look that up. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Alright, thanks. And we are pretty much done with the B scenario.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
You know, Umbrella was gonna send whatever it could to go after the G-Virus, so you put the virus sample in your daughter's, the locket you gave your daughter, because nothing will keep her safe than giving her the very thing everything wants to kill to get a hold of. It's time to save Sherry, but first we're gonna... open this door. Whoa, that almost turned bad. But yeah, where this Umbrella security guy is holding the SMG in the N64 version, that's a Hunter. And it's believed that was the tank that stored Nemesis. Off to the dentist tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, that's the power room key. What am I doing? Alright, catch you later, Lethal. This is about done, so if you revisit it later, there's probably about 15-20 minutes left, if that.
Sherry! Help me, Claire! The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me! Good girl. Now run, Sherry! As for you, come and get it. I've got what you want. Come on! Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Fine.
Okay.
Then go get it! Sucker.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
It seems like we started the stream doing this. And fun fact for those not in the know,
Where are you? Sherry! Where is she?
that coat Mr. X was wearing, it wasn't just clothing. Well, for one, it did shield him from small arm fire, not that he needed it, but he has such an extreme amount of the T-virus in him, he's prone to mutation, and that jacket also keeps that in check. What's an iron smelting pool doing at the bottom of a Umbrella lab? We do not have the answer. tourism. We still have one more Mr. X encounter in store for us. Although technically now he's full-on tyrant.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom!
Sherry, we have to go now.
It's a gun, it's not loaded. The master key. Okay, come on, Sherry, let's book it. Now, here's other reasons this is not considered the canonical run. One, Ada's death, the fact that she comes back, it's less believable. Two, in Claire B, Sherry does not get infected. Where if you go Claire A, Leon B, she gets infected. She does get infected, and both scenarios tie together more than they do in here, because there's a part in Leon's scenario where you have to go to the security room to get Sherry. Now let's go.
I'll go and look for the movie.
Now I'm just coming here because well, for one, we do need the platform key. But also, this is the only time we're gonna get to see this part in the entire game. From here on out, it will be completely inaccessible. And this is the room where we face the final quote-unquote boss in the game. That being said, the fight isn't much of a challenge.
Detonation.
We are down to the wire. And now we finish off an old friend.
You lose, big guy.
And now Mr. X is a thing of the past. Now there's another item box here in case we need it. Though they do give us more than a fair share of chances to stock up before the last Mr. X encounter, because if you don't... If you don't have the infinite rocket launcher, what you gotta do is survive against him for a few minutes. And then Ada shows up and tosses you the rocket launcher. And like that, we have one more challenge left. And that is to say, it's not a challenge, but one more moment of gameplay. And no, it's not over.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry. What was that?
It really needs to be over, especially with the original characters.
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Birkin isn't done yet. He has now mutated into this blob-like thing. And this is the true, like, why the G-Virus is, or at least why Birkin thinks the G is superior. Because the G-Virus infectee just keeps mutating and mutating without limitation. Now, I've never let that goo touch me, and I'm not about to because I'm not 100% sure it's not lethal.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What is it?
Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry! What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go!
And there goes Birkin.
That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean...
Chris, I have to find you.
And there we go. Completed Leon A, Claire B, tomorrow we start Claire A, Leon B, and then it's on to House of Ashes. Oh yeah, they've come a very long way, but I'm not gonna lie, these CG models do have a particular charm. Oh, that's cool. You're playing Leon B right now. That's my favorite scenario, is Leon's B scenario. Like, Claire A, Leon B is the most fun way to play this game. I don't dislike Claire B, but it doesn't tie everything together as nicely. And Leon B, it's just better to have Leon because he just has more firepower to deal with the beefier liquors in the lab. That's why I started it this way. I'm like, let's get this out of the way. Then for the second, well, third and fourth part, or whatever it boils down to, I can get my favorite part knocked out. And let's see our runtime. Two hours, 47 minutes. 0 saves. What about Leon's upgraded Magnum that can shoot through multiple zombies? Alright, with that note, it's been fun for shoutouts. Lethal One, Ulvin, Chad Middleton, Jojo the Moosehead Loco, and Gojir851, and Kevin Lambert Entertainment Headquarters. Everyone, thanks for stopping by. When we return for our next live stream, it will be Resident Evil 2, Claire A, then Leon B. This is the prelude / beginning to Montober 2025. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Over and out.